Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It really helps. So this is a continuation of the last video I uploaded, and that was the unboxing of this used or refurbished device that I bought off Best Buy Canada. I paid $999 plus tax, and I think that's a good price for this laptop with its specs and everything. So let's go over the specs for a brief moment. I will share my initial impressions, the very initial impressions, because it will take some time for me to get uh, detailed user impressions of this device as I use it over the coming weeks. So for now, I will give you a brief rundown of what the specs are, and yeah, so let's get started. So I'm just going to move this forward once I need to show you the screen. For now, let's look at the keyboard and the trackpad. So this has a massive trackpad. Unfortunately, it's not a glass surface, so it's not as smooth. And I've been spoiled by my other two laptops. So one for the work laptop, and the second one is a heavy gaming laptop. So both of them have glass trackpads. The work laptop is a HP ZBook Fury, and my gaming laptop is Lenovo Legion 7 Pro. Both of them have very nice glass trackpads. None of them are physically this big trackpad wise, but yeah, I wish that this was glass. Secondly, let's talk about the keyboard. I do not like it as much as my Lenovo keyboard, but I perfectly find this serviceable. I don't make a lot of typing mistakes, and it also has a number pad on the side, which is an absolutely must-have for any laptop that I buy because I do a lot of work on Excel. This is a must-have for me. Any laptop that doesn't have numpad is an automatically deal breaker for me. I know I can carry an external numpad, and a lot of other people tell me that that's a good solution, but no. If I'm spending my money, my hard-earned money on something, I want it to be just the way I like it. So yeah, you cannot convince me otherwise. Sorry about the rant. All right, so by the way, this whole surface is made of metal, and it does get warm when it's under load, so just something to keep in mind. So let's take a look at a bunch of benchmarks that I ran, and I will show you the screen and its and the specifications as well. As you can see, it's a glossy screen, so I would have preferred it if it was matte or anti-glare, but I understand that it's not very common to have that in OLEDs, so it is what it is. As you can see, it's a 3200 by 2000 resolution OLED. It's this specific unit seems to be made by Samsung. It goes up to 500 nits in regular mode and 600 nits in HDR. It's VISA HDR Black 600 certified. So that's the screen. It comes with 16 gigabytes of soldered memory. So let's take a look at the memory speed right here. Oh wow. I think it will be just easier to open Task Manager. There we go. So this has 16 gigabytes of soldered memory running at about 7500 megatransfers per second. It's soldered, it's not upgradable in any way. The SSD is upgradable, and that happens to be a Western Digital PC SN560 SSD. I ran some benchmarks on the SSD, and here are the speed results. So this was using Crystal Disk Mark. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. So it's not the fastest SSD out there, but it's fine for what I needed to do. The processor, let's take a look at that. Oh, actually, you can see it right here. It's Core Ultra 9, Intel Core Ultra 9 185H. So it's not the latest generation. Intel just came up with the Core Ultra 200 generation. So this is the last generation. That's why I was able to get it at a good price. So yeah, nothing to complain about. It does what I needed to do. It's not very efficient compared to AMD's offerings, but yeah, those are much more expensive currently. So that was the benchmark for the storage. Let's look at the Cinebench R23. I'm just going to zoom it in so you can see the single core. By the way, the benchmark was run while it was plugged in to the supply power adapter. That's 90 watts. And as you can see, the single core came up to 1736 and the multi-core came up to 13039. And this was before I installed any software in this device, just the benchmark apps. So none of the other software was running in the background. So this is the performance you can expect on a good day. Then let's take a look at firmware. As you can see, the settings that I ran this at 1920 by 1080. Oh, come on, Windows is advertising and stuff. So resolution 1920 by 1080. It got this many points, 2445 at 41 FPS. And you can see the other details. This is the graphics built in to the Intel processor. So yeah, and last but not least, I ran Unigine Heaven benchmark, and these are the results for that. It ran at 8x anti-aliasing, full screen, so 3200 by 2000. This is not a gaming laptop by any means, but yeah, I just wanted to see what it's capable of. So those were a few of the benchmarks that I ran. I am absolutely loving the screen, especially when you plug it in. The HDR experience on this is second to none. There might be laptops out there that have a better HDR experience, but none come close to it at this price, at this size of the screen. So this is a 16-inch screen. Find me another laptop that has this kind of performance, has hardware this recent, but has a better screen than this, and this size, and in this price range. So yeah, that's why I went with this laptop. So this is going to be a travel, specifically a travel-related laptop for me. I travel for my work, and sometimes I'm not allowed to have a checked baggage. I only have carry-on. So this laptop is 1.5 kilos, 1500 grams, and I can use my travel charger that is capable of providing 100 watts over USB-C. I can use that to charge this and power this, so I don't need to carry its own charger. So that saves me weight when I was traveling with my work laptop and my personal gaming laptop. So that's a 2.5 kilos, 2500 grams, plus a very, very heavy 300 watt power brick. So this does bring my traveling load that I need to carry quite a bit down, and it does everything I needed to do during my travels for work. So yeah, that's why I purchased this. In a video and in the past, one of the people, one of my viewers, they pointed me towards this app called the G Helper from Asus. Whoever you are, sir, thank you very much. You're a lifesaver. It allows me to customize the laptop in ways that I absolutely needed. And it's very, very easy to use compared to Asus's own solution. So Asus does have their own solution. It is called My Asus. So it does have a lot of the same settings, but this is so much easier and so much lighter. And one thing specifically that I wanted that Asus app also offers, so that's something that I've grown used to, especially from my Lenovo laptop, that you can have a function lock. So what does that mean? You can choose what these top function row keys do. So as you can see, it has an FN lock. So I can choose if they will act as FN keys or if they will have their secondary functions. So mute, volume down, volume up, and so on and so forth. So it's very, very important for me to be able to switch back and forth between those things. So this app lets me do that. So yeah, and it's also doable, by the way, using the keyboard. What else? The speakers are tinny. I was not expecting anything more than that. They basically lack any and all bass, but that's okay. What my use case for this was going to be, just have a computer while I'm traveling. Media consumption, I basically use earpods. So yeah, this is perfectly fine for that. What else? When I'm doing video watching, I will get back to you on how long it lasts for, let's say, a YouTube video or Netflix streaming. But for now, in my initial testing, I do not expect it to last more than 3 or 4 hours, but I might be wrong. I'll get back to you on that. What else? So yeah, I like the screen. I like the keyboard. It's serviceable. The trackpad is okay. I would have liked it if it was glass. The backlight. It does have one zone RGB backlit keyboard, so it might not be coming through on the camera. Let me try to tilt it. There we go. So right now I've set it to white, but you can choose any color you like, and you can have pulsation effects. You can have changing colors, like cycling colors, but you only have one zone. So whatever color you pick or whatever you apply, like an effect, it will apply to the whole thing. So yeah, as I use it more, I will come back to you with more details. But yeah, those have been my very, very initial user impressions of this Asus Vivobook S16 OLED. And let me show you a glimpse of the backside so you can see the model number. So on the right top of this barcode, you can see the model number right here if you want to search it up and see the specs. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. That's all I had for you today. Till that time, bye.